Okay, I can minimize that. Wait, how can I make this like small? Okay, I can't really see what's happening right now, so I'm gonna go on my phone and watch it. So this way, I can see everything and respond to everything. Here we go. Awesome. Yo, what's up? Hi, your mom stinks. Alright, I've never done this before. So, hi, Arin. I'm trying to figure this out. Where's everybody knows? I'll find it. Here it is. There's Arin, my background. Yo, what's up, everyone? Hey, can y'all hear me okay? I don't know how well everyone can hear me right now, but hi. What's up? What's good, everyone? Let me know how this audio is. That's loud. Here. How is that? Can you guys hear that okay? Can you guys hear the music okay? I've never done this before, so I don't really know what's happening. I'm gonna take this input down actually so that you guys don't have to hear that. Can you guys hear the music though? That's the main thing, I guess. I'm like seeing what you guys are saying like on my phone, so it's a little bit delayed. Okay, you guys can hear the music. Okay, that's the most important part. All right, hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Daniel. And yeah, I'm gonna just kind of go through. This is my song Everybody Knows. Let's take a look at the session in its fucking entirety for a second. So we map out at the end at 127 tracks, which is honestly kind of normal, I think. I think that's a good... I usually use anywhere between like 100 and 300 tracks, so it's nice. So yeah. What's up, everyone? Hi, Arin. I love you. Thank you for watching. So yeah. Yeah, but I mean, it's gonna do that. Well, this is just on my phone because I don't want to have like the service open. So yeah, let's kind of start. So it goes right into the song with this. So let's kind of tear apart just that first bass part. Let's get right in. I'm gonna turn off my keyboard because I'm gonna be fucking leaning on it. Yeah, let's kind of get into this. So it's really cool that I'm able to do this. I'm actually gonna, now that I know how to do this, I'm gonna stream like I'm gonna do a lot more breakdowns of sessions now, and B, I can actually start making stuff on like live with you guys, and you guys can actually look at what I'm doing and watch, which I think is gonna be the coolest part, honestly. So yeah, I'm really excited. Let's get into the fucking session. So yeah, we have four basses. There's a lot more basses. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so we have 8 bass tracks total. So this first one is 4 playing together. So let's solo this first one. We have this, which is kind of like the main one. We have some distortion. So that's just like a Logic preset. I think most sounds I used in this song were Logic presets. So yeah, and then we got the second bass, which is kind of like a more dubsteppy and has some delay on it. Or does it have? It has no delay on it, right? Which kind of just gives it like a punchier effect. Kind of gets, and then we have for that like live pluck, I wanted it to sound like a mixture between like a synth bass and a real bass. I wanted you to listen to it and be like, I can't tell if this is like a fake bass or a real bass. It kind of sounds like somewhere in the middle of both. So I kind of wanted to go for that feel. So I used this fucking upright baby bass, which was funny. And then yeah, and this was just more of like a wobbly phased sound that, as you can see with the EQ, just has a lot of the low mids just to really accentuate that. So yeah, altogether the basses sound like this. Yeah, so that kind of gives you guys a cool little intake. There's 4 basses. I layer most of my sounds actually, whether it's drums or guitars or pianos or pretty much any instrument, even my vocals. I like to layer everything a lot to kind of get the fullest sound possible. So I think it's yeah, it makes it sound cooler. Now these drums are actually probably the simplest drums I've ever done on a song. Not ever done, but in comparison to what I usually do on songs, it's very simple drum wise. So we have this, again, this basic fucking Logic preset. This is the snare, classic UK hip hop. It's the kit I used for the snare, which is very compressed, as you guys can see. It's very compressed, and the high end is boosted a lot. So I really wanted to accentuate that sound. And it's limited, so it's a really squashed sound. I really wanted it to be like in your face. Like, hear how that's like really squashed? Sounds really cool, right? And then I don't know if you guys can hear this, but there's actually this little tick. There's a key when I was playing, because I played this all out like on my drum pad, and I hit another note by accident, and I ended up just keeping it in. It sounds like this. The little here, let me see if I can. Here, yeah, it's right here. Just kidding, it's not right there. Is it in hi-hats? I don't know where it is. I guess it's part of the snare. But yeah, if you guys can hear that little, let me just find it. There, this. I hit that by accident, and I ended up keeping it in. Because at first I didn't even realize. It's probably like really fucking high when I made this. So I honestly didn't even notice. And then I think I was listening to it back, I was like, well, that sounds cool. I don't think I fucking meant to do that. So yeah, let me go over the drums and the verse really quickly, and then I'll head over to the vocals, because then after this we add this kick, which, as you can see, the high end, the low end is extremely boosted on. I have that EQ'd like shit. Not like shit, like very, very meticulously, and it's very compressed as well. Want the drums to really squash in your face. The kick is very compressed, even more compressed than the snare. This 808, which is more just for texture than anything. And then these toms, which is actually a kick that actually didn't EQ at all, and probably should have, and just I very lightly compressed it because I wanted it to sound, and compare, like if I play that with the snare and I turn off this compressor, it almost sounds like a kick, right? Because it is a kick. But if I add in the really deep kick and these 808s, it starts to sound more like a tom drum than a kick drum, because everything else is so compressed and squished together that it just sounds a lot more like that. So, instead of like a kick, like. So yeah, I thought that was really cool. And also, only one of these basses is really EQ'd with the bass really high, so it doesn't really clash too much with the click. Not the click, the kick. Also, I like to strategically place kicks so that they really help like bring out the bass. Because the bass and the drums go together in every song, not just this song. It's a very important relationship, is the bass and the drums, because they honestly like derive the whole groove of whatever's happening. So yeah, so let's kind of go over this lead vocal. As you guys can see, I record a lot of my vocals one take, because I think I just find it. Sometimes I get really into it. It depends on the song, but most songs you'll find I record a lot of things one take, because I feel like that kind of keeps as much emotion as possible. It's as real as it can possibly be. So yeah, I have a very heavy EQ on my. I took out a lot of low end, because there's a lot of low end from all the other instruments. So I took out a lot of low end on my voice, compressed it,
to sleep 4 a.m. What you
put some pitch correction on.
What you doing?
Then this is kind of the key to the vocals in the song.
Go to sleep 4 a.m. What you doing?
Is a vocal doubler.
Go to sleep 4 a.m. What you doing?
Because with that, it kind of stereoizes it, and it like warps it between like the left and right ear, and it makes it sound like, whoa, like this huge fucking thing.
Go to sleep 4 a.m. What you
just really like, it's like it's a big psychedelic vocal trick, is to put like phasers and all kinds of what's the word, modulation on vocals. I feel like that's really big in the psychedelic rock scene, and I wanted this song to not be like a psychedelic rock song, because it's definitely not, but I wanted it to have little flares of psychedelic rock, because a lot of the new music on the Flipside Part 2, which I've been working on since I started the Flipside Part 1, I've been working on them very hand in hand. A big sound of the Flipside Part 2, to kind of differentiate it from the Flipside Part 1, is it's very rock influenced, and it's very psychedelic rock influenced, which I think everyone is really gonna like.
What you doing? Waking up 2 hours later,
and then I don't usually do this with vocals either. There's this I added silver, so we can listen.
Go to sleep 4 a.m. What you doing?
That's what it sounds like by itself. Just brings out a lot of that high end, makes it really crystally, and makes it kind of sparkle. Hey, what's up? So yeah, let's kind of get out of there. Okay, so let's kind of go back. Okay, then the pre-chorus. This is when cool shit starts happening. So we're on a new vocal track now, which is right here, which sounds like this.
Sneaking orange and blue from the cabinet.
Or there's also some reverb, it looks like. Yeah, reverb, a shorter reverb. Yo, what's up? Yeah, the same. I'm trying to see what's different. Why did I make a second vocal track? Maybe it's limited different. I don't know. Maybe I just recorded it on a different vocal track. But yeah, so here's the pre-chorus vocal. It's really similar to the verse.
Sneaking orange and blue from the cabinet, finding everyone and everything attractive, and they will never know.
sounds like multiple vocal takes when it's actually just one, because of this ensemble effect, because of that vocal doubler. And here we have some guitars, which, here, let me kind of break that up. This is in the left ear a little bit more. And then there's this guitar, just like a more clean. Wait, where's the... Yeah, I remember doing that. That was also an accident, but then I kept it in because I liked it. This organ comes in the pre-chorus. I think the only instrument that's consistent is my vocals and the claps, because otherwise this organ comes in. And then we have this very like very EDM bass. It's pumping. This fake electric guitar. A synth. So honestly, bring out the guitars a lot more. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of the pre-chorus. Then here's the chorus. All right, cool. So let's kind of go through this. So these these vocals, I'm so sorry, are actually very mutilated. So here's the lead. Some delay. There's delay on that, and then there's no more exciter. And this, I think these are all harmonies, if I'm correct. Waste my time, waste my life, waste my money. Wake me up when it rains, make it sunny, 'cause I don't wanna know. Yeah, those are just harmonies that are actually all mono. They're all straight down the middle, so if you listen to everything together. Waste my time, waste my life, waste my money. Wake me up when it rains, make it sunny, 'cause I don't wanna know. But everybody knows. And the high one has some distortion on it. Yeah. And then we add this guitar that actually goes along with the snare. So it goes like, wait, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead of being on the 1. So if we find the snare here and hear how it's with the snare. So yeah, that was cool. And then, so yeah, we bring back 2 basses for the chorus. We only have 2 in there, which are these. Mainly because it was already very busy, the chorus, so I didn't want. I still wanted the bass and that funky bass line to be there, but I didn't want it to kind of take away from everything else that was happening in the chorus. So yeah, we have the same synths as before. I showed you guys that guitar. Okay, yeah, we have this shaker that's added, and then halfway through it speeds up and goes double time like this. So when it goes, so if I play that with the vocals during the.
Waste my time, waste my life, waste my money. Wake me up when it rains, make it sunny, cause I don't wanna know.
I wanted that second half of the chorus to be a little bit more exciting than the first half. So that was the way I did it, was I used the shaker and then sped it up halfway through, which I thought was cool. Then we have these booms. And these hi-hats. The hi-hats also come in when the shaker goes double time to kind of add even more excitement. So yeah, that's basically the chorus. Then we have this laugh, which I actually think I sang right before this vocal.
Pick me up, you know where.
Am I wrong, or was that right before this? It was. Okay, I'm not crazy. So, I am crazy, but not for that reason. So, yeah, we have this little laugh, which I actually just separated, I think, for volume purposes. And then we have that same lead vocal down an octave. And I do this a lot. It's kind of like a tape stopper effect. Kind of just sounds cool. Then we get back into this lead vocal. Yeah, these hi-hats come in. I think are the same hi-hats in the original How Was Your Day, if I'm correct. I've put a lot of Easter eggs in my music. I use a lot of the same. It's like I use like some motifs or melodies or lyrics or sounds that you'd be like, hey, wait, I recognize that from another song. If you do, that's because you're probably right. Because I like to do that in almost every song. It's connected to at least one. Yeah, every song is connected to at least one other one. So yeah, we get these hi-hats. This is actually one of my favorite parts, production-wise, because what happened was a fuck-up that turned out cool. Okay, so first let's go over what's happening here. We have I remember when I added that, I was thinking very, if I were a rich man. That sounds exactly like that, right? So that's what I was thinking. I don't know why. I was just like, I want that part to sound like that. So I added that that dude, and then just kind of put some weird effects on it. What effects did I put on it? Yeah, I kind of just put a lot of reverb on the snare and compressed it a lot, so it sounded weird. And then we get that guitar coming back with the snare. So if I play it with everything, like. How do I come up with my lyrics? Good question. That's a really good question. So I come up with my lyrics. It depends. This was a song where I actually had a conversation with this about this with my friend not too long ago, probably last week or maybe 2 weeks ago, and we were talking about the difference about like how you can like kind of tell songs that were either produced before they were written or written before they were produced, or was it kind of like a mesh of the two? So this song I wrote long before I produced it, and then I kind of knew how the. I actually have a demo, which I'm not gonna play a lot of, but I will play a little bit of, because I don't know, I'm crazy, I guess. I hope this isn't a bad idea. So yeah, I wrote this song with my friend Vincent.
Waste my time, waste my life, waste my money. Wake me up when you're ready, think it's honey, but I don't wanna do it. Waste my time, waste my money. Wake me up when you're ready, think it's honey, but I don't wanna do it. But everybody knows so. Wake me up when you don't have the money.
It was way more punk and grungy back then, before I really knew how to produce or what I was doing. Yeah, damn. That was rough. So yeah, that was a demo from March 2019. So almost over 2 years ago now. That's crazy. Now we've racked up over 100,000 streams on that song on Spotify, which is fucking ridiculous. I can't even. It's so cool. So yeah, let's keep going through the session. And then, okay, yeah. Let me talk about this harmony. So as you guys can see, these vocals look kind of chopped up and weird, and that's because they are. So I recorded the lead vocal.
I hope we'll be alright. I can't find who I am or what I'm doing. It's like the
So yeah, I recorded that, and then I recorded a harmony over it. But I actually fucked up, it's like the harmony pretty bad, or I was off pitch or something, and I couldn't really fix it, and I don't know why I didn't just re-record it, but I did this instead. But it kind of made it weird, and then I took this other part where I was really off pitch, and I put an effect on it to make it go whoop, to kind of like speed up and go into it like a record player, and then go out, so it sounds like this. Sounds like a weird fucking cat that's being mauled, but so I love that. So that was an accident. But yeah, and then let's go back into this pre-chorus. Okay, Mom, stop texting. I need to put my computer. How do you put your computer on Do Not Disturb? Whatever, I'll figure it out. So this pre-chorus is the same as the last one, except there's no drum beat, and there's just this crash that's going. So this part is very like EDM-ish. Yeah, so looking back on it, not much is different. I think the only difference between the first chorus and the second chorus is this hi-hat that comes in. Yeah, that actually is the only difference. Okay, so let's go into the pre-chorus.
I can tell that you're lying. Can you tell that I don't care?
So I wanted this to be a complete takeaway from the rest of the song. So we have these really faded reverb, pitched up, pitched down hi-hats. And it. this kind of organ. It's a lot more wishy-washy than the last one, because this one it goes from a really harsh organ here. It's kind of this like unworldly, like what is happening? Hear that like tone shift? That was really important to me to make this section feel a lot different. Then we have this this beat loop that I kind of just chopped up. Just kind of chopped that up and like sped it up to make it sound, and like reverbed it. Okay, this is also another one of my favorite parts. So what I like about this part is, hear this, it's called Dubstep Riser. So you guys know how in dubstep, it'll go like, or whatever the drop is. But I didn't want to do that. I was like, that's really cliche. What if, like, I made it really climactic? I was like, I can't, so you might as well. And then it just, like, kind of died down. So it went like, ah! I was just like, how anticlimactic is that? So I did that, and I thought, yeah, why not? Then we got those basses back in from the beginning with this distorted lead. Oh wait, also really quick, this vocal is very delayed. And that's the same thing but pitched down an octave. Okay, so it's very important to me. I said this about the last chorus. There's only one difference between the first chorus and the second chorus, which was that hi-hat that came in, that like trap hip hop hi-hat that came in. And so for the last chorus, I need every repeating section, like, cuz a lot of people just copy and paste like stuff. I want everything to be, even if it's just a little bit different, I want it to be a little bit different. So so yeah, with this, what I do, so we have an extra guitar now. Which is like just ear candy almost. So we have this distorted kind of. I don't wanna know, but everybody knows so. Waste my time, waste my money. I don't wanna know. Everybody knows. So yeah, you can actually hear the background bleeding in, and then I got these vocals. It's just me actually singing this pitched up. So yeah, those come in. Let me see if I can. So if I speed this up like this, it's probably how I record. That's probably how I recorded it originally, and then. Alright, let's get into that section. So, as you guys can notice, I don't know if you can or not, but there's not a lot of panning, which means everything is kind of straight down the middle. It's a lot of, especially the vocals, are very mono in the song, and I did that because I kind of wanted it to sound like a really cheap. Like I wanted the whole. If you listen to the vocals, there's a lot of distortion and phasers. I wanted it to sound like really old, like you found like an old tape with this weird song on it that happened to have this like 2020 groove and this this modern like hitting bass line that sounds sort of 80s but sort of 2021, but also really trap and also really rock at the same time. I want you to kind of be confused as fuck when you were listening to this song. So let me see. I think this is just, so I auto-tuned the fuck out of all the vocals and also distorted the shit out of them. And then this is actually pitched, not fully, but if I did do it fully, it's 25. It's 7 semitones above the vocals. So if we're at G, waste my time, then 7 semitones above that would be D, because 7 semitones is a perfect fifth. So yeah, that would be D. I just realized I'm not playing any keys because my fucking keyboard is off. But yeah. So it's going, instead of going, waste my time, waste my life, waste my money, it's going, what is it doing? Going, waste my time, waste my life, waste my money, wake me up when it rains, make it sunny. But it's in the key of D now. So when it goes down to that, waste my time, waste my life, that F sharp is still, everything is still in the key of G. Like there's no, like I didn't use C sharp or C in this because I didn't want any dissonance to clash. I kind of wanted it to sound like, so if you listen, it's like, it sounds really weird like with the original key, because it's not really supposed to be like that. It's a perfect fifth above the original key. So kind of just makes it sound weird when you put everything together. So let's go through. We have this bass come back, this really EDM bass come back. Sounds so cool. The organ, of course. Just bring out the high end of everything. Another beat loop that I chopped up. Oh wait. Yeah. With these hi-hats. Yeah, and then through the song here, just recorded a bunch of weird sounds on my guitar. I just kind of went, I was just kind of hitting it with stuff and sorry, Dad. Just kind of like going like that with to the strings. So that's kind of the weird stuff that you hear on top, which is just kind of supposed to be like some ear candy. So if we listen to that all together, it sounds like this. We got this. So there we go. That's it. We did it. I think I covered most things. Let's see if there's anything I didn't cover. Covered that. Yeah, I think I covered everything. Yeah, so this is actually a production that I guess compared to most new ones, I didn't really try that hard. So you can see there's, as for a rock song, there's very few guitars. I just kind of chose some um, Logic templates, like Logic built-in sounds already and loops, and kind of rearranged them into how I wanted them to sound. So I honestly didn't put too much work into this, which is crazy. But I guess a lot of it was in the mix. I wanted it to sound like you couldn't really tell what genre it was or what decade it was from. I think that was really important to me for this song. So if anyone has any questions, or if there's anything, fuck, if there's anything, let's play it for 3 minutes. Cool. Yeah. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. Type them in the chat. Capped out at 127 tracks. So cool. Makes me so happy whenever I like break 100 tracks now. So yeah, if y'all have any questions, I can keep this session open for a second. My computer fan is going fucking crazy. I don't know if y'all can hear that. And Arin, it is 12:12 p.m. I'm so sorry. I will join our Zoom in a moment. Yeah, so if anyone has any questions, please let me know. This was so much fun to do. I didn't like plan this out ahead of time, so I'm really sorry. Yeah, I should have. I'm sorry. I didn't really write anything down. I was just kind of like, all right, let's go. And yeah. So I didn't really plan out what I was gonna say or anything. So I apologize, but hopefully this was cool. Hopefully you guys liked it a lot. Yeah. Guessing no one has any questions. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been so cool. So honestly, thank you guys. You guys can, here, let me see if I can do this. You guys can stream. Sorry, one sec. It's the worst goodbye ever. I'm so sorry. Alright, here. Fuck. Alright, here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sending everyone my... Where is it? Why can't I find it? I'm so bad at this. I can't find my own links. I found it. Copy link. Paste in chat. There. Dope. Awesome. Thank you guys so much. I hope that this was fun. Maybe I'll do it again tomorrow. Or even later. Show you guys another song. So leave some comments on the song, letting me know what you want to see next. And yeah, we'll make it happen. Alright. Thank y'all so much. Let me do this. Alright.